Starting at the back of your mat, roll those shoulders. 4, up, down, and back. 3, expand through the chest. Keep your shoulders pressing into those back pockets. Palms shine to the front. Inhale, up. Exhale, bow. Find that forward fold. Good. We're going to find a little walk, stretching those hamstrings. So lower your hands, step your right foot forward. Extend, drive those hips back. Left foot steps forward. Drive and push, bow forward. Hinging at the hips. Step. Press back. Right foot forward. Step. Hold it here. Bend your knees, lift your heels, lift your chest, extend your legs, releve off those heels. Bend your knees, lift your chest, straighten your legs, rise off of those heels. Down, 2, up, press and lift. Down, 2, up, press and lift. One more, belly in. Hold those legs straight. We're going to walk backwards. Right foot back. Left foot back. Right foot back. Hold it here. Left foot is now in front. Yes? Bend your knees. Lift your chest. Right heel lifted. Maybe both are. Extend. Rise off of those heels. Drop for 2, press, extend, drop for 2. 2 more, let's go. Belly in. Last one. Lower those heels, step to the back of your mat, bend your knees, heel toe your way out so that your toes are turned out, your heels are in. Drop those hips. Lean to the right. So that right heel is going to pop up. Chest is lifted. Good. Now shift to the left. Chest is lifted. Take that left elbow. Place it on the inside of that left leg, right? So open that hip a little bit more. And close. Belly in. And close. 2 more times. Last one. We're going to shift to the right. Right heel lifts. Good. Elbow plugs in. Hand down. Open. Big rotation. 2 more. Last one. Good. Hands in the center. Heel down. Straighten your legs. Good. Reach your hands forward. Bend your knees and hop forward. Good. Do that one more time. Bend your knees, reach your hands forward. Hop forward. Drop your hips. Clasp your hands. Press those elbows in. Release. Open those hips. 2, 1. Now lift those knees off of those legs. Drop the inside of your right knee to tap the floor. Left knee, tap the floor. Open, internal tap. Open, internal tap. One more either side. Straighten both of your legs, hands on the mat. Step into a downward facing dog. Tail high. Spread those fingers out wide. 4, 3, walk back. Hands meet your feet. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Fold. One more. Halfway lift. Fold and hold. Bend your knees. Roll it all the way up. Tail is down. Scoop that belly in. Roll your shoulders, stand up tall, let's go. Back of your mat, soften your knees, ground through your heels, tail reaches through those heels, zip up your pants, expand through your collarbones. Nice deep breath, inhale and exhale. Inhale, arms overhead. Gaze towards those thumbs. Exhale, swan dive. Keep those knees nice and soft. Rest your belly on those thighs. Lift your tail to the ceiling. Knees are still, soft. Head is heavy. One more deep breath. On your exhale, lower your hands. Walk out to a plank push-up position. Dropping to your knees. Reaching for your block, and then placing that underneath your left hand. Your option here is to stay on your knees or lengthen both of your legs. Good. Drop your heels to the right. Pick up your block. Reach it up to the sky. You're either on your toes or on that bottom knee. We have a toe tap. Toes touch the block. Reach, return, lower down. Left hand is on that block. Right hand is on the mat, on your toes or your knees. Do a push-up. Down and up. Drop those heels. Lift your block. Toe tap. Reach. Lower your block. Drop to your knees if you need to. You've got a push-up. Squeeze your bum. Lift your hips. Drop to a single knee if you need to. Drop both if you need to. Up and over. Elbows in. Underneath those shoulders. Lower. Good. Fight for every rep. Fight for those push-ups. We have one more. How's that right shoulder? We'll warm up quick. Good. Drop to your knees. Sink back towards your heels. Keep your left hand elevated. Big inhale. Inchworm those fingertips to the top of your mat. Exhale, let it all out. Coming back onto your hands and knees, sliding that block underneath your right hand, on your knees, or on your feet. Same thing. Other side. We have 8. Drop those heels to the left. Reach up first. Toe tap second. Reach up again. And then lower that block into a push-up. Side plank. Tap it. Reach those hips high. Open. Exhale. Lift. Find strength in those hips, shoulders, chest, core, dropping to a single knee or both. Three more, yeah? We can do that. Two more. Make sure your shoulders are on top of your wrists. Last one. Drop to your knees. Sit back on those heels. Inchworm your fingertips to the top. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back onto those heels, bring that block with you, rock onto those toes, place the block in the center of your mat. Crawl over it. We're back in a plank. Make sure your foot can hit that block with a fully extended leg. Are we ready? Left toes on, right toes off. You're in a 3-legged plank. Right knee, left elbow. 3-legged plank. Step your right foot through. Reach your right hand to the sky. Find that twisted crescent. Lower that right hand down. Drop your back knee. Inhale, arms up. Tuck that tail under. Lower your hands back down. Shoot into a 3-legged dog. Here we go. 3-legged dog. Opposite elbow. 3-legged plank. Good. Find that rotation. Drop your back knee. Big circle with those arms. Shoot it back to that 3-legged plank. Cross. Shoot it. Lower, drop those hips. Good. Tuck your tail as that knee drops. Scoop that tail under. One more. Big rotation. Step through. Lift and rotate. Hand down, knee down, tail tucks. Beautiful. Slide your right knee back, toes on that block. Slide your left knee forward. Make sure that block is nice and adjusted for your comfort. Good. Belly in. 3-legged plank. Lengthen your back leg. 3-legged. Cross. 3-legged. Step through. Left arm reaches. Rotate towards your back wall. Hand down. Knee down. Tuck that tail. Big circle through those arms. Shoot it back. Exhale. Lift those toes away from your floor. All the way up, open. Belly in as you shoot that leg behind you. Step through. Beautiful. Belly in. Drop that knee, tuck that tail. Hands down. Last one. Extend. Step it through. Drive that back heel behind you. Nice job. Slide that left knee back. Pick up your block. Hands underneath your shoulders. Beautiful. Walking back. Sitting down on that block. Your heels are on the outside of your hips. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Again. Slide that block out from your seat. Come back into your plank. We're going to do some beautiful ballerina burpees. We have 16, and then we'll move on. Plank. Hop your feet wider than your mat on either side of your hands. As you stand up, arms come overhead. Hop to the center of your mat. As you begin to lower back down, hop wide, lower your hands, hop or step your feet back to a plank, and then we do it again. Up, down, shoot it back. Hop in, hop out, shoot it back. There was 4. Belly in. Soft landings. You're halfway done. Booty low. Are you breathing? I'm trying. 2 to go. Last one. Turn to the front. Woo! Toe tap side to side. Lower that heart rate. Are we ready? Step your feet out wider than your hips. Big breath. Sweep to the floor. Stand into your right leg. Opposite knee. Opposite elbow. Sweep. Stand, other side. Sweep. Stand. Crisscross. Back in your heels. Sit it back. Sit it. 4 more before we add on. 2 more. It'll look like this. Double. Let's go. Sweep. 6. Cross. Cross. 5. 4. Home. Stretch. 2. Last one. Toe tap side to side. Breathe. You need your hand weights. You need a loop band. Loop band is above the elbows. Hand weights are in your hands. Now feel how that resistance works. If it's too much, try lowering below your elbows. See if that makes things a little bit more achievable, but don't be afraid of the challenge, yeah? On the left side of your mat, elbows are soft. Roll your shoulders up, down, and back, which means you're going to have to stretch that band. Nothing in the arms just yet. Just a side lunge. Push off, passe. Passe, hip is open. Toes facing forward. Slight turnout is okay. Push off. Open up that hip. Expand your chest. Here we go with a front raise. Front raise. Pull. Lower in. Passe. 2 beats out. Out. 2. In. 2. Hinge at those hips. Lift those weights. Here's 4. Push. 3. Hinge. Don't forget. 2. Send that booty back. Belly in. Last one. Hold that passe. Extend your leg behind you. Drop your big toe down. As you lift your pinky toe up to the ceiling, drop your chest. Row wide. Lower down. Stand back up to that passe again. Out. 2. Row. 2. Lower. 2. Stand tall. Full extension behind you. Lift, squeeze and open back. How about 2 rows? And lift passe. Woo! Back. Up, down, stand. 2 more like that. You got it. Up, down, stand. 1 more. Let's go. Hold your passe. Good. Extend your right leg to the right. As you sweep it to 12 o'clock, I want you to sink that left leg. Good. Stand up. Pull it to the side. Pinky up, big toe down. Plie. Open. Weight is in that right heel. Good. Pinky up, big toe down, belly in. Slide that band below your elbows, but not directly on your wrist if you were wearing a watch, right above your watch, yeah? And now you should be able to adjust your biceps to get through to that chest, yeah? Let's find that leg one more time. Sweep it forward, plie. Hold it to the side. Reach it out. Slide it down. Reach. Shoulders out of your ears. Good. Fight against that band. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Hold it here. Slight bend in the elbows. Pull apart, release. Pull apart, release. 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn to the left side. Right knee is high. Belly in. Arms overhead. Reverse your lunge. Find a front raise. Pull wide. Lift it up. Overhead. High knee. Reverse. Pull apart. Reach and return. Sit back. Good. Good. Tail is down. 4. 3. Tail down, belly in. 2. Last one. High knee. Open up. Lower your hands. Get that chest inside of those biceps. We're going to step back into a curtsy with a high bicep. So roll those palms to the ceiling. Curtsy. Elbows high. Reach out. Passe. Curtsy. Pull that band apart. Elbows lift. 4 more. 3. Shoulders down, expand through that chest. 2. Hold your passe. 4. 3. Elbows slide in. Turn. Grapevine to the other side. No arms. Let's get that band above the elbows. Always pulling it towards your wrists if you need to. Side lunge. Passe, hip is open. Hips are level and square. Side lunge. Push. Pull. We can do this. Woo! 4 more. Let's go. 4. Push off and lift. 3. 2. Core in. Hold that passe. Extend that leg behind you. Big toe is on the floor. Woo! As you lift your pinky toe up, leg rises, chest drops. Up, 2, down, lift, passe, out, up, squeeze. 2 more like that. Then we'll add the double row. Take your time. Last one. Gazes forward. Passe. Out, 2, down and bend. Down and bend. Stand to rise. Belly in. Pull apart. Pull apart. Up. Pull. Last one. Lift. Good. Extend that leg out to the side. Pinky up. Big toe down towards the ground. Plie, stand to rise. Plie, hip is open, thigh shines to the ceiling. Outer of the leg to the sky. In. Here we go. Pull apart. Lower. Shoulders out of those ears. Hold that wide band. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the top. Hold it, elbows bent. Pull apart and hold. 8, 7, then you turn towards the flower wall in 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn. High knee, arms over head. Reverse lunge. Lower those weights. Out, 2, in, 2, lift to rise. Step it back. Pull it wide. Lift. 2 more like that. Nice and slow. 1 more, tail is down. Use your core. Your tempo. Down, 2, out, in, up, 2. Squeeze your booty. Protect your back. Last one. Woo! Open up to the passe. Release your hands down. Palms towards that flowered wall. High bicep in that curtsy. So step back. High bicep. Back. 2. Get those elbows up. Easier said than done. Two more. We can do this. Last one. Hold it in, slide that heel down. You are in first position. Pull apart, squeeze. We're almost there. 8. Stack at your shoulders, hips. 4, 3. Get out of this band. Drop those weights. You need a ball. You need a chair. Slide that band above your knees. Keep that chair against the flower side of your wall. Get that ball in between those knees. For now, I want you to stay grounded on your heels. So reach your hands forward. It shouldn't be a hinge. Should just be right underneath those fingertips. Heels are grounded. Tail is down. Knees are soft. Hands on your hips. And I want you to just draw a happy face with those hips. So this happy face is small. This isn't shifting through the hips front to back. It's swooping side to side. It's a small movement. Think about lifting your lifting your hip bone to that bottom rib. One more either side. Good, now rise up off of those heels. Let's draw that happy face. Make sure you're squeezing your ball. You should feel this to be much easier now, a little bit more room for your range of motion. Squeeze that ball. 8, 7, chest is up, tail down. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your center. Tail down, press your heels down, lift them up. Heels down, lift up. Heels down, press. From the bottom to your tippiest toes. 4, 3, 2. Hold those heels up. Squeeze your ball twice at the top. Lower, lift, squeeze twice. Lower, lift, squeeze twice. Tail faces the mat the entire time. Last one, hold those heels up. Keep that ball squeezing. 8, 7, inner thigh, use your core. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Drop your right heel. Pull that ball in underneath that left leg. And then you switch, pull lower and cross. Knee. So as that heel lifts, you squeeze that inner thigh into the ball. 8, 7, 6. Tail down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels up. Tail down. Squeeze that ball. 8, 7, 6. 4, 3. Lower squeeze. Lift squeeze. Lower squeeze. Lift squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down. Lose the ball. Heels together. Lift and lower those heels. Up, down. Pressing those thighs to the back wall. You have 4, 3. Zip up your pants. Here's 2. Hold it up. Press those thighs open and back. Tail is down. It's not meeting and pressing back to those thighs. Tail is down. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those heels. Extend your left leg. Come up to a releve. Passe. Slide that big toe. Slide those heels back down into first 2 pulses. Lower. Zip. Slide 2 pulses. Lower. Heel extend the leg. Zip up. Passe. Lower. Zip. Pulse it down. Open. Press. 2 more. Press that thigh behind you. Sink those hips. Last one. Stay off of your heels. Step your left foot forward. Your left foot back. Right foot forward. Stay off of your heels. Keep your knees bent. Lean into that chair. Lift your back leg up. Extend your leg. Bend your knee. Back on those toes. Down, in, extend, in, lower. In, extend. Up. Keep that hip open. 3, 2. Last one. In and out only. 8, 7, belly in. 6, you got this. 5, keep it up. Here's 4. 3, get off that heel. 2, 1, bend your knee. Drop your knee and lower that right heel. Are we ready? Press that left thigh back. Open your hip. Lift for 2. Close your hip. Knee to knee. Press that heel back. Open. Lift and pulse for 2. Close. Knee to knee. Back. Open. Up for 2. Close. Knee. Back. Open. Up, 2, close, drive knees. Nothing matters more than that open and close of the hip. It doesn't have to be a big movement. Think external, tiny lift, pull center. We have 2 more. Shoulders are relaxed. We have 1 more. Woo. Stand up. Good. Grab that ball, place it in, or let's slide out of our band, place the ball in your left knee. Good. Hinge over that right hip. Open that left hip. Flex your foot. Squeeze your heel to the opposite butt cheek.
I'm a Hollywood star. Play with it.
8, 7, open hips, squeeze in, lift that bum. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Point your toe. Up, passe. Flex and squeeze for 4, 4, 3, 2, point, passe. Back down. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Belly in, long upper body. Two more. Let's go. Last one for 8, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Band back on, ball back, inside. We are on to that next side. I want that band on. I want that ball in between those legs. Arms width away from your chair. Zip up those pants. Lower those shoulders. Rise off those heels. Keep your knees bent. Squeeze that ball. In. Inner thighs. Squeeze. Booty nice and tight. Here is 8, 7, 6, 5. Knees are soft. You have 4, 3. Alternating, lowering those heels. Good. Lower, squeeze. Lower, squeeze. Don't let go of that ball. Roll and squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower both heels. Place your hands on your hips. Drop your tail. Find a pelvic tilt. Release that tail just towards the mat, not towards the back. Tail down. Scoop, squeeze. Scoop, squeeze. Pelvic tuck. Squeezing that ball. 8, 7, 6. Shoulders down. 4, nice and tight. 3, 2, 1. Place that ball off in front. Heels together. Toes and knees turned out. Plie. Pulse. Bend those knees. Heels are grounded. You have 8, 7, 6, 4, 3. Keep those knees bent. Lift right heel. Switch to left. Press those thighs back. Behind you, you have 8, 7, 6, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Lower both heels. Extend your right leg off to the right side. You're going to releve off of that left heel. Find your figure 4. Passe. Slide that heel down. Double pulse in that first position, plie. Heel down, leg out. Passe, rise tall. Lower down. Plie, pulse. Out. lift, slide and glide. Pulse it 2 times. Here we go. Open that hip. Up for 2. Slide and pulse. Down. 3 more. Squeeze your booty. 2 more. Let's go. Lift tall. Hold it. Plie pulse. Keep those heels glued together, please and thank you. You have 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your heels lifted. Step your right foot back, left foot forward. Arms width away from that chair, belly in, tail is down. Keep your back foot flex. Lift your back foot up. Pressing that quad back. Extend your leg, bend your knee, land in that stagger stance. In, out, heel to glute. Good, stretch that band. In, out, in. One more like this, and if you'd like to pick up your pace, you may do so. Draw your belly in. Here we go. In, out, in, reset. In, out. Open up that right hip. Get that tail down. Last one. 8, 7, 6. What's your left heel doing? 5. What's your right hip doing? 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo-wee. Lower that heel. Shake it out. Beautiful. Bending those knees. Slight hinge in the hips. Pick your right foot off of the floor. Press that right heel back. Lift that heel all the way up. Now open the hip. Now lift twice. Lift, lift, center square. Return knee to knee. Press that heel, open that hip, lift up higher twice, close it, knee to knee. Let's go. Up, open, lift, lift, close, return. Up, open, lift, lift, close, return. Let's go. 3 more. Keep that foot flexed. 2 more. Last one. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Return. Reach for your ball. Place it in. Slide out of your band. Place it in your right knee pit. Good. Hinge over that left hip. Flex your foot. Squeeze your heel to that left glute. 4, 3, 2. Point your toe. Stand up. Passe. Good. Hinge over. Flex. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Point. Lift. Hinge. Flex. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. 2, 3, 4. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Strong left hip. Don't give up now. Almost there. 2 more. Last one. 8, 7, 6, 5. Chin off your chest. Whoo-wee. Ball off to the side. Chair off to the side. Grab your hand weights. One quick final total body section. Then we'll take it down to the mat. We'll cool it down and get you out of here. Are you ready. Good. Bend your knees, sink your hips. Hold a nice big beach ball. Stand into that right leg. Beautiful. Bring your arms overhead. Left knee, left elbow. Pull it down. Return. Hold your beach ball. Other side. Stand into that left leg. Arms overhead. Elbows out. Right knee, right elbow. Sweep, lift, crunch, side. Sweep, lift. Four more. Four. Pull it down. Three. Weight is in your heels. One more either side. Two. Last one. Good. Center of your mat. Stand in first position. Your heels are together. Toes and knees are turned out. Palms are up. Elbows are in. Beautiful. Extend your right leg. Extend your arms. Bicep curl. Leg lift. Pull in and squeeze. Left side. Pull, squeeze, tail is down. Out. Lift. Draw in. Out. Good. Open up your chest. 3. We can do this. 2. Last one. Hold here. Squeeze it. 8, 7. Turn to the side and 4, 3, 2, 1. Toes and knees face forward. Weights drop down by your hips. Step your right foot back. You're going to balance on that left leg. As you tap out to the right side, you're going to fly your arms, lower it down, and then I want you to lift, slightly bend that back knee, scoop your hips, hinge forward, lengthen your leg, right tap with a fly, stand and scoop, hinge, right tap with a fly, drop that tail, scoop that hip. That should isolate the hip flexor. You should feel a beautiful active stretch there. Here we go. 4 more. Out, fly, in, lift, and scoop. 2 more. Last one. Good. Hold it here. Lift off your front heel. 8, 7, 6. Arms up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower front heel. Step your back foot up. Left foot steps behind. Hinge. Tap out to the side with a fly. Hinge. Stand and scoop. Hinge. Tap. Hinge. Stand and scoop. Pelvic tuck. 3 more. Squeeze your booty. Last one. Beautiful. Stay here. Lift that front heel. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Keep your hand weights. Turn towards the front, coming on to your knees. Right knee is down. Left leg is long. So bend at the ankle, right? Flex your foot. Drop the arch down. Right weight lowers down to the floor. Left weight is in. Pull. Show me your bicep. Good. Tap the floor. Reach up. Show me your bicep. Reach up. Can you lower your hand and palm flat to the mat? 6 more. 6. You're not sinking into the floor. You're pushing that weight away. 4, 3, 2, open chest. 1. Good. Now the opposite hand goes into that weight goes into the opposite hand. Left fingertips behind your ears. Reach it up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Scoop your tail in. Weight taps the floor. Tap. Lift. Tap. Left elbow shoots to the ceiling. Lift it. 8 more. 8. Get down to that floor. 7. Belly in. 6. Lift up shoulder height. 5. Squeeze your booty. 4. Don't exchange your weight onto the mat. Last one. Woo! Keep the weight in the right hand. Bend your left knee. Extend that right leg. Foot is flexed. Arch of the foot drops down. Are we ready? Reach. Show me your bicep. You should feel length in that right side and activity in that left. Shoulders down. Here's 5. Belly in. 4. Hips forward. 3, butt tight. 2. Last one. Beautiful. Into the left hand. Right fingertips behind your ears. Take it up. Let's go. Tap. Lift. Woo! Down. Shoulders out of those ears. Down. You have 8 more. Home stretch. 8. Option. No weight at all. Here's 6. Keep it up. 5. 4. It's all in the sides. 3. Don't push off. Make yourself work. 2. Last one. Beautiful. Weights down. Come on to those knees. Sweep your legs around. You're on your right hip. Inhale. Exhale. Mermaid stretch. Good. Right arm up. Left. Right arm up. Reach to the left. Open up that armpit. Belly in. Lean deep into that left side. Feel beautiful stretch on the right. Lower that right hand down. Sweep your legs to the other side. Left hand, reach right over. Right arm sweeps down, left arm sweeps up. Side body. Relax your jaw. Get nice and heavy, leaning to that right. Woo! Let's cool it down. It's time to cool things down. Let's start by sitting in our chair. I want your feet to be grounded. So if that means you need to scoot up, go ahead and scoot up. Extend your right leg. Bend your knee, open up your hip. So the outside ankle is going to fall right on top of that left thigh. We're really going to open through the hips and stretch the glutes. From here, reach through your figure 4. Keep your foot flexed. And then reach your chest forward. Get a little bit deeper. stretching through the hips, those glute muscles, your piriformis. This is really great for sciatica, to prevent it, to help with that pain, pinching feeling. Go ahead and sit up, right foot down, left leg. So bend that knee, open up the hip. Keeping that foot flexed helps protect that knee joint. This may be enough for you, right? If you want a little bit more, thread your hands through that figure 4. Chest stays lifted. So you don't want to bring your chest towards your thighs. You want to bring your chest beyond those knees. Good. Pull your belly up and in. Come all the way up. Uncross those legs. Go ahead and move your chair for now. We're going to come down onto our back. Similar stretch, just a different way. Right leg lengthens. Reach behind that leg. Maybe reach for the calf, maybe reach for the heel. Just don't reach for the back of that knee. Elbows out. Give a little pull, lengthening through that back leg. Try to keep your leg as straight as you can. Good. Now bend your knee, open up the hip. Good. Try to relax that right hip open first. Then pick up your left foot, clasp your hands over that left shin, sitting up through the head, neck, and shoulders. And then on your exhale, go ahead and release head, neck, and shoulders, bringing that left knee a little closer towards your left shoulder. So bend those elbows. Make sure you're breathing. Try not to restrict that breath. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, bend those elbows. Go a little deeper. Slowly lower that left foot down. Uncross that right leg. Drop your knees side to side. Open up through those hips. Couple times left, couple times right. Kneecap straight up to the sky. Left leg extends. Flex that foot. Reach behind the thigh, the calf, or the heel. Try to keep that leg nice and straight. So drive your heel to the ceiling. Beautiful. Bend your knee. Open up that hip. Just take a beat here. Relax. Try not to have any tension in those hip flexors. Flex that foot. And then when you're ready, sit up. Pull that right foot off of the mat. Clasp that shin. Bend those elbows. On your exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Relax those shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, bend those elbows. Pull a little deeper, a little bit closer towards your chest. Beautiful. Last one. Release that right foot down onto the ground. Left foot follows. And then just windshield wiper those feet, those knees, left to right. Bring your knees into your chest. We're going to roll all the way up, coming into a tabletop position. I want your right foot to come forward, but that right knee is going to come to the right, right foot behind that left knee. And then relax that knee behind your right wrist. Keep that foot flexed and then lengthen your back leg. Be careful not to sit on that right hip. I want your hips stacked. So press that left eye of your hip towards the mat. For a deeper stretch, peace fingers wrap around that big toe and then pull that heel away from your hip. We'll get in there a little bit deeper. Option to come down onto those forearms. As if your hips are nice and heavy on that exhale, pull that left hip a little bit lower, a little bit closer towards that mat. Beautiful. Curl your back toe under. Come onto your hands. Press up into a downward facing dog. Beautiful. Pedal those heels out. And then we're going to get into that same position. Left foot comes forward. So that left knee is behind your left wrist. And then your foot is behind your right wrist. Good. Pressing that right hip forward, which means you need a pelvic tilt. Don't allow your lower back to arch, your belly to hang out. Zip up your pants, pull that tail down to the mat, and then get those hips nice and heavy. One more breath. Beautiful. Hands on the mat. Curl your back toes under. Zip up your pants. Pedal those heels. Take your right foot, step it in between your hands, lower down your left knee while I fix my mic pack once and for all. Good. Square your hips up. Right hip tucks back. Tuck your tail, right? So exaggerate that movement. Tail tucks under. Now press forward. Belly in. That's how it should always be done, right? So you don't want to be loose. We really want to stretch that back hip flexor. You're going to feel it into your quad. Totally fine. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, take a lean to the right without releasing that pelvic tilt. This will intensify it a little bit more. So make sure you're breathing. Come back square, lower your hands. Right foot comes back, left foot comes forward. So first things first, find that pelvic tilt. Maybe it's easier to do that with your hand on your thigh. Pelvic tilt. So if you saw that, I was leaning forward, pelvic tilt. Now I'm already sitting up a little bit straighter because I'm tighter, right? So this is enough of a stretch for me on this side compared to having that tilt or releasing that tilt and then just leaning forward. So let's really get deep into those hip flexors. Reach those arms overhead. Let's take a tilt to the front left side. You'll feel this maybe in your psoas a little bit, your QL, those muscles in the front side, right? The side body, those obliques, lots of deep core muscles. Lower those hands down. Come back into that tabletop. Good. Wag your tail. Wag your tail. Awesome job. Let's cross our ankles, making our way onto our back. Right knee comes in to the chest. Take that right knee, cross it over your body, and allow that knee to fall to the left side because I want you to stabilize that low back, right? So instead of that shoulder being pinned down, your knee is up. Let's stabilize the lumbar. Beautiful. Extend your arm, your left arm out, and then I want you to sandwich your right arm on top. Good. So now your knee and your palm are resting onto that left side. Good. Open up halfway. Reach that right arm to the ceiling. Punch up. Release. Extend that right arm out to the right. Take that left hand across, up to the ceiling. Punch. Release. Lower left hand down. Keep that knee on the ground the whole time. So what we're doing is getting some movement, some motion in that thoracic spine. We'll do one more without that lumbar. So if you're tight in your mid back and you lift your knee, you've now compensated and you're feeling that stretch through that low back. But let's really try to increase the rotation in the mid back. Punch, punch, punch. Release.
I just stay.
Awesome job. Good. Lower all the way onto your back. Bring both knees into your chest. Extend your right leg. Take that left knee, cross it over, drop it off on the right side. Extend your right arm. Sandwich that left on top. Hand all the way up. Knee stays down. Punch. Release. Open up that left side. Take that right hand off of the floor. Punch up. Keep that knee grounded. Lower the right hand, sandwich left on top of right. Maybe open all the way up. So you should increase your range of motion every time. How do you know you're increasing it? How close that left hand gets to the ground, right? So here is where we stabilize when we punch up with that right hand. Lower. One more for good luck. Because it feels so good. Keep that knee pinned to the floor. Well done. Rolling onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Grab a hold of your kneecaps. Keep your big toes together. And let's roll through those hips. Pull those knees towards your chest so much so that your tail comes off the ground. Change directions. Lower those feet down one at a time. Reach your arms overhead. Good. Pin your belly button to the mat. Relax. Open up your chest.